Well, how's it going, guys? Getting back to you with another upload once again. And today, I'm going to go ahead and do a video about our 1946 Farmall M. It's not the Super M, just the regular Farmall M. My great-granddad purchased this tractor in 1952. Used. And this was his big horse. This was his biggest tractor that he had on the farm. He used this one for his tillage in the spring and in the fall. And he also had a Farmall H that he used for planting. That was his smaller horse. So, needless to say, this tractor has been in our family for quite some time. Notice that it's in very decent shape. We redid this tractor back in 2012. And yeah, there is a couple spots. The paint is already starting to come off a bit. But that is my fault because I got a little too close with the power washer. So that was my bad. But this tractor's been in our family since 1952. My great-grandpa's had this tractor ever since. And when he passed away, it became my dad's. So this is his tractor now, along with the H. Right now, the H is currently sitting in my grandpa's shop, my dad's dad, because it has a rusted head in it right now. When we parked the tractor, now, we don't know how we managed to do it, but when we parked the tractor, the exhaust, which it has an exhaust just like this, we somehow managed to park the tractor right underneath a hole in the roof. And water, every time it rained, dripped through that hole, down the exhaust pipe, into the head and the engine block. So everything is rusted, the head and the engine block. So whenever we try to pull start it, it just wants to sit there and the tires stay locked up. Now, I'm a pretty big guy, and on the front of that H is one of these. It's for a crank, so you can crank start it. I had my 200 plus pound body completely off the ground, leaning on the crank, trying to bust the freaking engine block. Try to get it busted so that it was no longer rusted shut and tie it up. And it would not bust loose. So we put a bunch of oil in it. We let it set during the winter when my grandpa went to Florida. We came back, tried pulling it around the shop again, and it was still stuck. So the tractor is in pieces right now, getting worked on, and is going to probably need to have a whole new engine block and probably a new head to make the tractor functional again. So, with that being said, that's a little history and a little information about, I guess, both tractors. But getting back to this tractor, I'll show you how it works. Now, the M and the H work exactly the same. So, we're going to start with your basics. You have your clutch. You have your clutch lever. We installed this switch right here to shut the power off to the battery to basically kill the tractor, to shut it off. Got your shifter. Always make sure it's in neutral. Hydraulic hoses are back here. You have your Pto Engagement Lever. Hydraulic lever right here. If you pull towards you, it picks up your implement. And if you push, it puts it back down on the ground. Got your brakes for turning sharp or to stop. If you push these in and pick this up right here with your finger, it stays in that position, but when it's up like this, it acts as a parking brake. And then right here's your starter. You got to use your foot to start it. Then you got your two lights, your throttle, steering wheel, spring seat, Pto hookup, your drawbar. And then over here, we got this. This is used to spin a great big saw blade. As you can see, from here to here is where the strap usually runs. So it's can be used to cut big pieces of wood, like a tree or something like that you want cut up. You just slap the strap on here, attach it to your saw blade, and then this right here engages this so that it'll spin and spin that saw blade around. So needless to say, this was a very handy tractor back in the day during its prime. The only issue we have with it right now is that it wants to leak gas. So up under here, we have to keep this closed. See, right now I have it tightened. If I ever want to use this tractor, I have to twist this to the left so that the gas can flow through it. And I am going to start it for you guys, so open this up real quick. Get my big ass up here on the seat. Ooh. Somehow managed to get my big foot through here. Okay, so make sure she's in neutral. Flip up your switch. Put your foot on the starter. And she should fire up. One of the battery cables are loose, so if it doesn't start right away, I might have to fuss with it. But let's see what happens. Well, she fired right up, folks. So if you want to shut her off, you just flip the switch down into the middle position like so. And she shuts right off. So, whenever we're done using this thing, we had to come back over here and tighten her back up. So, With all that being said, that's our Farmall M. We'll have this tractor for many more years to come. We're hoping. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. And do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. More subscribers and the more feedback I get, the better. So we'll see you on the next one. And I do have a couple requests. I've gotten a request to do a equipment tour, which I did way back when my channel first got started. Didn't really get a whole lot of views, so I'm gonna go ahead and redo it again. So that is coming up soon, once we get all the equipment back. Some of it's down at my grandpa's, so may have to do the video without some of the equipment being here. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.